It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Carl, the Cobra Froch, a super middleweight multi-time world champion.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
So they stare into each other's eyes. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. The straight right just misses. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
It's so hot, it's so heated. There's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be high fire on you.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Straight right hand. Once he dropped his gloves, he got caught. A beautiful left uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Froch in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of...
Here we go. It's round 2. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of us. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it cheers them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
Straight right just misses. The straight right just misses. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Oh, Froch seeing cobwebs. They weathered the storm. Now I'm not. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Oh, the Let's talk about Bronch in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knock.
There's the bell to start round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The jab can't find a home. That counter shot lands. Back and forth they go. Nice job blocking the hook. Awesome power punch. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. A straight right just misses. Got out of the way of that right hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about thoughts in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it was like 2 different leagues.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round.
On to the 4th we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter. The counter lands. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. The perfect counter lands. He blocks that jab. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Stamina is off the charts. Beautiful counter punch. And he misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Crotch in trouble. Look at Bronch in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Nice defense there to stop the right hook. Blocks that jab. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Nice job blocking the hook. Big shot, and down goes Brook. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, Talk about Brook in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
And you let him back into the fight that round.
This is the beginning of round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
He blocks the hook. A perfect counter shot. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That jab doesn't score. Missing with the hook. Just misses with that left uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about thoughts in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
You're hosting this fight, and now you're going to let him get... Great work. I love that. I love that.
Round 7, here we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
They exchange punches. The straight right just misses. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. That counter shot lands. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The special one goes to the canvas. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, you're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.